Who are some of the Christian thinkers or the writers that have influenced you?
Well, at the after making this profession of faith, I realized I should learn more about what I'm confessing, and ran across Francis Schaeffer and started reading a lot of Schaeffer books. So that was very, very helpful. The God Who Was There, Escape from Reason, and then some of the other things that he wrote. He Is There and He Is Not Silent, and then some of the other applications. So that was good. Started reading some C.S. Lewis, and so reading Mere Christianity, of course, and Screwtape Letters, and then reading the Narnia stories. And here's where, okay, I'm teaching at San Diego State. I was teaching the School of Literature, teaching freshman composition. And so I was there in the fall semester, so there in the spring semester, and was reading the Narnia stories in the fall, and thinking this is pretty good. Maybe this, and of course, I mean, all of you know, as a new convert, one really throws stuff at people. And so I had all the kids in this freshman composition class reading The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and so forth. I'm not quite sure what they made of, or really what I made of. But in the spring at San Diego State was doing that. So I think really Schaeffer and Lewis are probably the two most important. I mean, later on, J.I. Packer has a wonderful book called Knowing God. More recently, the more recent books that I've read, because I have the privilege now of going to Redeemer Presbyterian Church in New York and listening to Tim Keller, who is the best preacher week after week that I've heard for 34 years. Tim has some wonderful books that just come out in the past couple of years, one of which was World's Book of the Year 2 years ago, called The Reason for God, which I recommend. And that's actually a book that these days I give to people. If Mere Christianity, if some of the wording in particular application seems old to some folks in their 20s, or John Scott's book, I think Tim Keller, The Reason for God. He also has another book out called Counterfeit Gods, which I recommend. So that's some good stuff these days.